Okay, so I feel like in my life I have had experiences that have brought me to the point where my inner dialogue or my sense of self-worth has been disregarded. I don't feel like what I know is my truth now as an adult has ever been validated. I don't think there's ever been a time when a single other person in my life has just shown me, I see you, I hear you, you're right, or you're worthy. And not that that's what the whole goal of going on a spiritual journey is, because at the end of the day, it's, discovering your own self-worth and being that light for yourself that in turned on itself illuminates for others to see. If that's a little better way to word it, because I know a lot of people have a hard time holding out their light so others can see it. And this is my point, which was just kind of dropped into my brain like a download. I need to speak my truth. I need to be able to say the things to the people that I feel have wronged me, even though when I was attempting to, I wasn't going about it the right way, so it only would blow up in my face. So now here I sit, utterly alone, and still in that cycle. And as I've gotten older, it's only gotten me further alone. I mean, I'm at the point now. I don't even want to go into where I am now, other than I don't have anybody. I have my 21-year-old daughter who has been saving my life since the day she was born. Thank you, honey, for that. Being that I am a daughter, I don't think that I can express enough to her how truly precious she is, and how beautiful she is, and how thankful I am to have her come save my life. Because I don't know who I'd be without her, but I know that I am a good person. I know that the things I've done in my life do not warrant me to be sitting here with not a single family member or a single friend. Not a one thing that I have done means ignoring me. That is not a reflection on me. That is a reflection on all of them, and this is my life. These are the people I consider my family. These are the people I consider my parents or my siblings, my aunts, my cousins, who would never in a million years do the things that they would throw at me. Well, you haven't called. When's the last time you called me? Now, if I say that, I'm rude. I'm, whatever. I mean, it's obvious that I'm the scapegoat of my family. I've learned that. I got that. I learned that in this whole process. All the relationships I've been in, how I attract either unavailable or narcissistic or whatever men, and I don't want that either. Here I sit alone, trying to get my grip on what the hell happened. Why did I have to work so hard to get what others take for granted? I've sat in this room for 5 days. And I've probably been, all I want is someone to call me and just say, "How are you?" I've done that. I've done that. That's the thing, is these are lessons I was learning a long time ago. And so I would call somebody. "How you doing?" Put myself at at my family's houses to be involved, because I didn't want to be alone just sitting there. But it's not like these people ever attempted any of that for me. But if I did one thing wrong, or not even wrong, there's nothing because I've done some drugs, and fuck, I was an escort. I made the best money. This is the irony of life. The one time in my life when I could have actually provided for all of my children, paid all of the bills without any assistance from the government or their fathers, was the one time when they were being kept from me for that very reason. Who gives a shit what I did in my fucking bedroom? Anybody who has a problem, and this is another one of my big issues with how things have just imploded. Not the same as turning in on your light and exuding it. No. This is imploding. Is that we have these standards that prostitution is illegal, so somebody who's a prostitute is of another class. No, I'm not. Actually, if you want to get downright technical, the more drugs or prostitution a person does, the probably more real they're going to be. That's what you got to think. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. Because there's the issue. There's the disconnect. Why are you giving a crap what goes on in my bedroom? I don't give a fuck what goes on in yours. Actually, just let's not even think about it. Oh, but there's a law that says a man can't pay me for a service. It's a service. It's one of the oldest professions. Who cares? Who cares? If I smoked weed or did some meth or did some coke or popped some pills, who cares? Did you die? Who died? If anything, there was the best lessons I had to learn was for going through that. Doing whatever it took. And I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. What more can you want? As corny and cheesy as it is, I love that last scene in 8 Mile. When M finishes and drops the mic on, tell these people something that they don't know. I've got it all here. If you don't like me because I sucked a cock for fucking money, or because I put anything in my veins, or because anything. It didn't make me a bad person. It didn't make me look at somebody else and look bad upon them for anything that they've done. I've never felt loved. Never. I felt put up with, like I was being put up with. I felt like, I feel like I've had to work 3 times as hard to get the little bit of crumb that I was given in just a relationship or just somebody to sit and talk to. And I'm still alone. I've never been married. I've always just tried to be peaceful and happy and wanted people around me. Today my phone don't ring. Nobody wants me around them. Why? Why? If any one of the people I love felt like this, I would go running. I would drop whatever I was doing. And I would go to them. And I would just sit and listen. Or I would talk to them and tell them, you're worth it. We're all worth it. We've all got something to provide. We've all got somewhere we're trying to go. We've all got something that deserves to be seen. I'm mad at my mom. I'm mad at my dad. I'm mad at my brother. I'm mad at my cousins. I feel like the more of these lessons I picked up, the more I was hated. These are the things I know to be true. Love don't hurt, and when you love somebody, they know it. Because they feel it. They don't question it. Somebody who is loved doesn't go, I wonder if so-and-so loves me. No, because if they're one, then you probably aren't. And I've wondered, I don't feel loved, okay? I don't feel loved. I feel like I do love myself. I know I'm extremely lonely. I know I've been lonely for a long time. I know I've been through some traumatic bullshit, and it's hard to pull through this with no one. I know that the things that have happened to me, if I had done those things to another person, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror. And I know I've done some pretty fucked up things. Doing drugs and prostitution is nothing. That's shit compared to the things I have done. And when I did them, I took them on head on, and I learned the lesson from them. But I'm not taking somebody else's wrongdoing against me other than me putting myself in that position to begin with. That, I believe, I've got a good healthy dose of karma for that. I'm learning good lessons about loving yourself when there's nobody. And this is nobody. This isn't me just exaggerating. This isn't me. No, there's nobody. Nobody. My mom's got me on block. My brother's got me on block. My ex has got, everybody. And then my daughter's 21. I've already had to lean on her a couple times, and that's really all I need. That's all I need is one person who just says, you know what? You're worth it to me. I'm going to sit down with you for an hour tonight, which is the whole reason why my mother blocked me. Because I needed her an hour every night, or an hour every other 30 minutes something. She, instead of saying okay, she said no, I'm not spending time with you. Okay. And when I got mad about that and called her 20 times because she's ignoring me, I got blocked. That's fucked up. That's fucked up to do to your daughter. I would never in a million years. I would, first of all, my daughter called and said, Mom, I need you to come and hang out with me this week every night over an hour or something. I go, okay, let's work this out. I'll do whatever it takes. So you're not hurting because you're asking me. And I know what it's like to not be asked. I feel like I've tried all the things I can think of, and here I sit. This is it. This is it for me. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing things wrong or not being the perfect whatever it is that I need to be so that I'm not in this position anymore. Because I've pulled myself up by the bootstraps since I was very little. Accepted things about myself that weren't true. Learned that that's not okay to do. And just want to be better. I just want to be happier. I just want the same things everybody wants. That's it. So tell these people something that they don't know about me.